sir! Step away! There's one of them!
Good evening, Mrs. Goswick. How are you feeling?
Spare me your false compassion. It won't change all the bad publicity I intend to shine upon this toxic place. I knew this place was bad from the start.
You aren't going to stay here forever, Mrs. Goswick. What are you going to do after your...
I'll stay as long as I want to, sir. I'm rich. Very rich. And I intend...
I found your son's suicide note, Beatrice.
Stop torturing me, Dr. Reed.
I just wanted you to know that more...
I am going to tell everyone about this damned hospital. I will warn them about the cruelty, indifference, and danger this place represents.
Stop threatening me. Don't you realize doctors and hospitals are the last hope of this city?
You are heartless, Dr. Reed. Despite all your knowledge, I don't believe coldness is what the world needs to be a better place.
Why hide his suicidal tendencies?
Mortimer was already so fragile. To be arrested for a suicide attempt would have killed him.
But he died anyway.
Violently murdered, yes. My poor boy escaped tragedy only to face an even worse fate.
What do you mean by a toxic place?
I hold you responsible, sir. You and everyone else in this shameful hospital. I was a fool to bring my Mortimer here. A fool.
A fool? What do you mean by that?
He tried to kill himself. I had him hospitalized in this secluded place to avoid a legal inquiry. And now he's been murdered.
Goodbye.
I would ask you to avert your eyes, sir. Or did you not know it was rude to stare?
I knew it.
Speak up, Dr. Reed. I like a man who speaks his mind.
You killed him. He trusted you. And you killed him.
Spare me your sarcasm, Jonathan. You are but newly born in this world.
We are vampires. We live by leeching the blood from weaker prey. We are Darwin's next chapter. His cynical and perhaps ultimate expression.
The situation is somewhat awkward nonetheless. I have not been observed sustaining myself for many decades. I have to say I'm a trifle embarrassed.
Anyway, I have concluded my inquiries concerning your blackmailer.
I see. Please excuse my agitated state. Under normal circumstances, I wouldn't let anyone see me in this condition.
The case is closed. Permanently. You will not be bothered anymore by the woman.
And who was this woman?
If you must know, She worked under my employ as Nurse Crane. But I'll wager that's not what will be written on her gravestone.
You killed her? Is that what you consider discretion and diplomacy, Dr. Reed?
I did what I thought was best, and acted accordingly.
You will learn that trust is a rare and precious commodity in the Immortals world, my young doctor. And your actions have not induced me to offer you my support.
A vampire? Is that what I am? What we are?
Such a crude word, defined by penny dreadfuls and drunken hacks. No. You are now an Ekon, and that you shall remain.
So we are Ekons. How can I identify us amongst other vampires?
How to put it? All Ekon are vampires. But all vampires are not Ekon. We are but a branch of the immortal tree.
Are you an Ekon too?
Yes, I am. We are the closest thing to what man refers to as vampires. Forget what you think you know about us.
I bid you farewell. For now, my lady. I must quickly analyze the blood I took from Nurse Crane's patient. Razvan Vasily was infected by Spanish flu, but also has the highly unstable blood of the Scowls. Is the London vampire epidemic transmitted through the flu? I should talk to Dr. Swansea about it. Evening, Edgar. Could I get your professional opinion?
Please speak, but I have something important to tell you.
This strain of flu, it's very different from the one I saw in Europe. It's downright peculiar.
Really? What makes you say that?
I've just looked at the blood of one of our recently deceased.
I see. Do you have anything more to go on?
This disease spreads and looks like the Spanish flu, but its effects differ greatly. The London strain is different from the continental one.
This is very interesting. Did you find something else?
Yes. Unlike the flu, the infected begin to show an increase in outwardly aggressive behavior. More than simple agitation. Once docile people become violent.
You mean like rabies? Is there a chance we could create a vaccine, Jonathan, like Pasteur? By the stove, that would be smashing.
There's a lot we're not seeing here. But it is spreading, and quickly. If we don't act, the whole city could be lost.
But Jonathan, we've a fantastic opportunity sitting right here in front of us. A weapon of choice.
What on earth do you mean?
Why, you, my dear boy. With your expertise and your blood, we could isolate the properties that course through your veins. Think about the possibilities.
And why not? What did Stoker say about the Children of the Night? Well, using my blood, I could create a whole army of vampires.
Surely you're joking.
We'll discuss this more later. Thank you for your time.
No, thank you, Jonathan. But as I said, I needed to talk to you. I have some rather bad news.
Yes?
I'm afraid it's your sister.
My sister?
She's to be buried this evening at Whitechapel Cemetery. Your mother published the obituary this morning.
I see.
I'm sorry, Jonathan. Please accept my condolences.
I never thought I would have to attend my murdered sister's funeral. Mary, I can't forgive myself. I'll find the truth about what happened to us. I swear.
This is over there!
My dear sister, I don't know if I have the strength. I have this thirst for blood. This is despicable. Since I can't reveal myself to my mother now, I must find a discreet spot to attend the ceremony.
I am the resurrection and the life. He that believeth in me, though he were dead, yet shall he live. And whosoever liveth and believeth in me shall never die. We commend unto thy hands of mercy, most merciful Father, the soul of our sister departed, and we commit her body to the ground. Earth to earth, ashes to ashes, dust to dust.
Why kill my Mary and stick her here in this cold, god-awful place?
These are the legal requirements for the epidemic, madam.
Oh, Avery, I feel so tired. Please take me home.
Yes, madam.
Oh, Mary. What have I done? If I could only change one thing. One thing. This is a nightmare.
Jonathan, there is nothing you can do but accept it.
What brings you here?
I thought you could use the company.
She was a good person. Vibrant, full of life. She was kindness incarnate, my Mary.
You're a good person, Jonathan. And a young Ekon. A newborn cast into the night without so much as a candle to guide your way.
She had been scouring the most dangerous parts of London in search of me. And it led to her death.
Jonathan, don't.
I still hear her last thoughts. They echo in my head. Her mind shattered, and it haunts me.
Jonathan, stop. Listen carefully. You must come to terms with this. You must learn to live with what happened.
I'm learning. Every night is a new lesson. What I am, what I must do.
Don't you see?
And so this is why you're here.
I don't want to lose you, Jonathan.
Thank you, my lady.
Good. But be careful.
What should I do then?
St. Mary's Church is not far from here. Go there and make your peace. Find the solace you need.
My lady wants me to confess.
No, Jonathan. It's you who wants to confess, I think.
Step steady,
And off to church he goes, a newborn seeking divine consent to lick the blood from the soft and pointy crown.
Who are you? Make yourself known.
Newborn, you reek of guilt and pointless compassion. Shed your skin, forget your old weaker self.
What do you want from me?
Ascalon does not approve of lone wolves who bring unwanted eyes to our pastures.
So your name is Ascalon?
Ascalon's will is vampire law. Learn them, abide by them, or I shall return as your judge and jury.
These immortals try my patience with their plans and unsolicited counsel.
He's mine! I'll take it! Fuck, it's fast!
Yes? What is it that you want?
I'm sorry to disturb you at such a late hour.
No worries, my son. I'm still quite awake, having just returned from a funeral.
Yes, I know. I've forgotten what I wanted. I don't know.
May I help you, child? You seem somewhat perturbed.
I haven't the strength to cross the threshold. I wish to pray, to cleanse my soul.
The church is shut by order of the bishop. But I'm still the vicar of St. Mary's, if that is any use to you, my son.
You seem to me a good soul.
There are no secrets from God, my son.
I've words for one departed.
Your eyes burn with rage, yet I see the pain that lies beyond. I am here to lighten the burden of all God's creatures.
Very well, priest.
Open your heart, my son. Tell me.
She was my sister.
You seem so troubled by the loss of this girl. What happened to her?
She was murdered.
I see. And how are you feeling, my son?
She died because of me. How do you think I feel?
I have a final question for you, my son. This is of the utmost importance.
Ask your question, Vicar.
What words would you like to say to your poor sister?
I killed you. There's no excuse. My dear Mary, forgive me.
You have been heard, my son, and your burden will lighten if your words are sincere. Go in peace now, and live your life in the way she would have wanted.
There. I confessed to that vicar. Do I feel better? Only time will tell.
Looks like an aristocrat. I'll crush this beast.
Remember you.
Fear be gone. I would harm no child of my making.
This is your doing. You made me this creature. What are you?
I am the land. You are our champion.
You selected me, chose me.
As shall my children yet to come.
What is it you seek?
This age is sickly. An ancient poison, an older rage, brewed in a cauldron newly forged.
This has something to do with the epidemic.
Seek truth, my champion.
I've had enough of others making decisions for me, pretending to know how I should feel or behave. So the vampire who made me is some sort of disembodied entity? Or was he just projecting this vision in my mind? The flower's dying. It needs water. Good evening, Nurse Brannigan.
Haven't you heard?
Yes, I know about Corcoran's death.
Dr. Swansea has asked me to
Tell me, do you... Perhaps you...
Thank you, Doctor.
What can you tell me about...
That Mr. Hampton killed Miss Jones in her room, then ran away.
And did you see all this?
No. I was working by the...
Where is Miss Jones's body?
I don't know. I'd imagine the morgue. It all happened so quickly.
Did you see Sean Hampton leave the hospital?
I think I saw a silhouette exiting the hospital gates after the shouting started. At first I...
Goodbye.
Jonathan,
Your kindness.
is there anything you...
Good.
Do not entrust these people with your life.
God protect us. You've got a leech in the hospital.
Yes, my hospital. My mission is to heal while you go about warring.
You've set the table for a snake. I wonder why there's venom in your food.
I'm growing tired of your song. You're a woodsman, McCullum, not a doctor. Return to your hunt.
Remember, I've a good nose for machinations. I can flare the scent at a mile. You can't hide from the God.
Leave him, Jonathan. This is sacred ground. Neutral territory. And I just had the carpet cleaned. By the sacred stole, this is very bad news. Bad news indeed.
What happened?
The hospital has been attacked. We have injured patients, at least one dead and several missing. This has spiraled out of control. Even the most infirm are asking to be allowed to return home.
We cannot have the people lose faith in this institution. This hospital is their only hope.
Of course, you're right.
You mentioned the dead patient.
She, Jonathan. She was...
Very well.
Jonathan, please, I can't rely on anyone else.
In what way?
Jonathan, I may turn my head when you or her ladyship indulge, but I will not allow this place to become a nest for street feeders.
Please then, tell me.
Sean Hampton, the man we thought we'd saved at the docks. It seems he was infected after all.
So Hampton became more beast than man.
Exactly. And now guard of Pre...
Rest assured,
McCullum is a fanatic. The guard will stop at nothing. You don't...
Very well, since I brought Mr. Hampton here. Sean Hampton lives and breathes for the well-being of his flock. There's no other place he would go but the docks.
weapons ready! We found one! Back in its grave!
Been a while since we've seen any new faces around here.
Mark my words, miss. These
Not a drop
murders
of blood left in his body. This is the work of a vampire.
I'm a
Welcome back.
tracker of these creatures.
Tom, I...
Vampire hunter.
Where
You best be off to
Please.
the sewer dog is back.
Good.
All these
What's it look like?
It's an old story. A monster with daggers for teeth and icy claws. He comes at the sudden, nighttime, claiming innocence, then vanishes.
Good evening, Miss...
Hello again, Doc.
I'm looking for...
The sad saint.
Yes, he was.
You don't...
Can I see...
As long as you have money.
He's the kind of prey I hunt, milady.
Good...
Hello again, Doc.
Can I...
As long as you have money.
You still working at this hour?
Miss Cavendish...
You better ask Tom.
Why not answer me?
We respect the privacy of our customers here, sir.
Goodbye.
Good evening, sir. Have you witnessed any...
And what do you define as a strange event?
My name is Ichabod.
A vampire?
I know what...
Mr. Throgmorton, I'm...
A man of science. Glad to...
I'm looking for...
The sad saint. He should be at his night asylum.
Really? Maybe at least you can...
Tell you what. Go and chat with Tom
I'm looking for...
The sad saint.
Really?
It's nothing personal, Doc.
I could make...
All...
Good...
It's a leech! Kill it!
can't believe I'm doing this. I have this thirst for blood. This is despicable. Seems like the Guard of Prewin is on Sean Hampton's trail, too.
Let's see how it likes a bit of fire.
can't believe I'm doing this.
If not, I'll find you something.
Good evening. I'm Dr.
Rest assured, I will help. None taken. Easy kid.
Something.
Sorry.
Show me what...
I know I've got something that'll strike your fancy. If not, I'll find you something.
Good evening, miss.
I already...
I'm sorry.
Don't tease me like that, chap.
I think I...
An epidemic?
It's locked, all right.
So, Dr. Tippett, what brings you back here? I heard whispers you had a job at that fancy hospital.
I told you my name is Jonathan Reed.
Of course I do. I remember my name too.
What?
Oh?
It...
My...
Jack, my son, he got killed. I remember all my life. Oh, the joy, the love. What a life. Thank you.
something.
I hope the turquoise turtle is still open.
Good evening, miss.
Good evening, sir.
Have we met before?
No, but I just...
That's quite judged.
Sir, I've led in...
Why such hate?
Of course I am.
As I took...
Oh.
What can you tell?
Tell you what, just...
You don't... You're right.
Oh.
I'm looking for
What is it you... What a waste of life. I only managed to be hated by all the people I loved.
Good evening, miss.
A fancy doctor,
And what about you?
You want to know my secret?
Why do you and your sister Giselle...
Giselle whines she lost her job due to her...
Perhaps your sister's addiction to alcohol.
Perhaps you're right.
Don't you think...
I believe she...
On the... What?
Her mother was very...
I'm looking for...
Mr. Hampton must be in his office at the night.
He was a pig.
I see. My poor sister. What will happen to her now that I'm gone? Giselle, I'm so sorry.
Why the long face?
How dare you welcome me as if everything is the same? We both know things have changed a lot, don't we?
I'm still me in here, just more alive, as a Skal. It's a new beginning, Doctor.
Since you left Pembroke, the amount of blood that has been shed, it's hard to believe you, Sean.
Ask what you will. As the Lord is my shepherd, I will not speak a lie to you.
Aren't you afraid?
We are blessed, Doctor. Can't you see it?
Do you think this is a blessing when God's own house and holy symbols repel you?
If that is your burden, Doctor, so be it. But I do not fear the cross, nor am I forced to take the life of another. My kind doesn't share your imperfections.
Why did you kill me?
Killed old Harriet? You...
But you were close.
Of course. But
people have been murdered.
Have a little faith, Doctor.
How do you plan?
Take this key of the old sewer.
Very well.
I'll be here when you return.
Best stay back, sir. Die! Christ! He's dead! Yeah, taste of this! It's too fucking far!
We have a killer! Demon! Back!
That doesn't work. So that's it. These wheels control the water level. That doesn't work. Gate should shut properly. I have this thirst for blood. I cannot enter.
These maggots have escaped the wrath of Ascalon for too long. It is time to purge the sewers of their filth.
You again! The one they call the sewer dog.
Hold your tongue, newborn, or I'll crush you like a maggot.
You've let the beast consume you.
Finally! A touch of lucidity. Learn to respect the laws of Ascalon! Whence did you vanish and slaughtered the skulls while singing your name? Slow as a snail!
At least one skull escaped Virgil's wrath.
Safe we are, still. Drink now.
Bless you, Bridget.
This isn't the blood of a vampire, but it will quench your thirst. This is our domain, not yours. You've been warned.
Wait, I saved you from this creature. That must count for something.
Thank you. Now go. Go back to the streets and houses. There is no love lost between us, vampire. But thank you.
Sean Hampton sent me here. I believe he wanted me to find you. Who are you?
If you must know, they call me Old Bridget. And this shelter is where we live.
I'm Jonathan Reed. I'm a newborn Ekon. I'm afraid I'm not sure what's going on.
I shall not bend a knee, young Ekon, but I sense your pain. Ask, and I will afford you my attention.
So is it you that Sean Hampton sent me to find?
Perhaps. The sad saint was always kind to us. He must trust you if he revealed our location.
Sean is a Skull. All those I've encountered have been violent, crazed creatures. How can he be any different?
Maybe because he is the sad saint.
Sean killed a patient of mine.
If you refer to Harriet, she is now among us and under our protection.
Harriet Jones is alive.
No. Harriet...
I don't understand.
She is filled with bile and hate. Her mind is...
Thank you. I will bet.
Keep your distance, Echo! Keep your distance, Echo! Oh, Bridget, allowed me to wander above some years back. It was a pleasure.
Hello, Harriet. Do you recognize me?
Yes, you were from the Pembroke Hospital.
I've so many questions I need to ask.
I love questions.
Your room. The blood. What brought you to...
To see if I would be more.
I have a question of the...
Questions?
Do you remember what you did after leaving the hot...
First, a question from...
Very well, then.
Are you like me?
We are not dead, Harriet. Death no longer pertains to us. We are different.
I like what I am. I truly...
I know you fled the hospital with Sean Hampton.
I will not lie. I wanted...
Who was that man?
He used to be my landlord.
Shadows.
The shadows. They heard me.
And these shadows, this presence...
It spoke only to me.
What makes you...
It whispered your name, Dr. Reed.
Questions about me?
Nothing, Doctor. I said nothing.
Have you found the answers you...
There is too much.
Get to know us.
What manner...
I really don't know. I'm not even certain.
What is a skull, in fact?
The progeny of a vampire, disavowed by her maker. Perhaps a fruitless branch of a noble tree.
You mentioned that vampire blood has tremendous...
The vampire's sweet.
I thank you for your time.
Your kindness has been ample...
Thank...
Eternal gratitude for your protection, Master.
It's locked. It's locked.
Welcome back, Dr. Reed. Would you like to take communion with me now?
Sean, are you eating raw flesh?
It is the sacred flesh of the mortal lamb. Our Lord's bountiful transmutation for the sustenance of his believers. Thank you, Lord. I am your most humble servant.
So, true to your word, you waited for my return.
I told you, Dr. Reed, I was a man to be trusted. Did you have words with the poor Harriet?
This shelter is the tip of the iceberg. You hide your game well, I'll give you that.
We are God's children, Dr. Reed. One and all. And he's determined to save us.
Harriet, Miss Jones has been behaving in a most violent manner. She's going to need special attention.
That's precisely the reason I brought her here. To meet old Bridget. She's the guide Harriet requires.
Who is this old Bridget?
I don't know, Doctor. She rarely speaks of her past, but I know she has a long one. She's likely the oldest soul in the city.
Harriet is possessed by her hatred. You cannot let her roam free. She's dangerous.
She has joined her own kind, Doctor. Old Bridget is a saint to the younger Scals, guiding them to salvation and peaceful existence.
I believe I've learned all I need to know. I'm certain you've killed no one, but one day I believe you'll cross the line.
Logic is a false prophet. Faith is the only path to salvation.
What do you mean?
We have been blessed with God's eternity. We are the instruments of his divine will. We shall feed the hungry forever and ever. Amen.
I haven't the luxury of being able to satisfy my hunger on staunched blood and lifeless flesh.
Give yourself over to God, Doctor. Expel your urges and kneel before the Lord in praise.
These urges... You know the hunger will never be satisfied.
I've come to embrace the everlasting craving. I have sworn to feed only upon the flesh of the dead. It is now my sacrament. Take, eat. This is my body. So saith the Lord.
I really would like to believe your fairy tale. The good ghoul feeding upon the flesh of the dead. But I'm all out of innocence.
Do you question my faith, Dr. Reed?
Do you remember William? Oh, how his admiration for you was exceeded only by his hunger.
May his soul rest in peace.
A night will come, and you will suffer the same hunger. Someone who trusts you completely. A friend will die, never to wake.
You confuse your voracious appetite with my itchy hunger. I would never kill a friend, nor an innocent.
I believe you've discovered our defining difference.
No! No! I did!
Another corpse thrown in the streets. Someone's playing a very sick game. I know this brooch. This is my mother's. "29 Pretty Orchard Street." That's near Poplar.
You'll pay for that!
Good evening, C.
Dr. Reed.
Why the sarcasm?
Come on, Jonathan. You know me better.
Do you require med...
And is it your... So this is what it feels like to die from someone's hand. I had no idea. I'm sorry.
Perhaps I should shut the turquoise for a time.
You still working at this?
Do you require...
Don't feel so...
Take...
I don't fear you. You did not defeat me. I was Sabrina Cavendish. I did not surrender.
Welcome back, Doctor.
Why are you teaching your waitress how to use a pistol?
Sabrina is a nice girl who's...
Do you need any help?
Sabrina, my friends. What will they become without me? If only I could tell her, tell them. Too late. Too late.